HUF has its own pros and cons. In the first place, where let us understand the pros of it. The pros are is that it will be treated as a separate entity and it would be taxed as a separate person, as we technically call under the income tax law, and it will have its own deductions and everything, whatever is possible. So it will be taxed separately. So I would feel that now I have got one person, now I have got two persons in which I can divide the income. So that is the basic premise on which these HUFs were created. But now over a period of time, what has happened is that there are so many incomes beyond the professional income. Professional income is taxed by slabs, 5%, 20%, 30%, and in that 30% there is a 10%, 15%, and to its maximum 47%, 47.33, above 5 crores of income. So that is the way the progression happens. But there are so many incomes now which are taxed at a flat rate. So if I am receiving capital gains on sale of anything, it is if it is not equity oriented, then it is 20%, equity long term is 10%, or maybe 15% which is short term. So the point is that now that slab advantage is already gone. So if I receive those monies in my account, doesn't matter. So that is con number one. Now that thing has lost a little relevance. Another most important thing, and that now people have started facing, that 20-25 years back I started my HUF. But then in those days, I never realized that I have got two daughters or two sons and one daughter. So under the HUF, the principle is that in an HUF, all the members include, say, there is a difference between co-partners and members. Say in my HUF, I am a co-partner, my two sons are co-partners, and my wife is a member. But if there is a division in respect of the HUF, then all four of them have got an equal right in it. So if I had two daughters or these two sons, then I have to be very clear that they have a right in respect of that property. Even if they were married daughters, their right doesn't get extinguished. This is a position which is the latest position of law. So I have to be very clear that if I want to sell an HUF property, if I want to do anything in respect of the HUF property, then I have to take the consent of all these people. Otherwise, I am just a karta, I am a trustee, but not an owner in respect of that.